Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory. It's the Vikings going up against the Cardinals. Now we'll head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 13 matchup.
The Cardinals are back deep, waiting to return the kick. The Vikings ready here for the kickoff. Going to be taken down well short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 15. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
And now we'll look at the Cardinals offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once. 2nd and 10. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
The Cardinals now on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in 3rd down situations.
Let's go.
3rd and 4. Sticks to his hands.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
Tackles made. So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
Makes the reception, and Cruz is brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a 1st down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
The Cardinals come out in the nickel. Let's go. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun, eyeing that left side. First down here after the completion. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Out of the shotgun. Here's Ertz. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Peterson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. 2nd and 2. Handoff made. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the 1st. Here's the Vikings offense. A lot of people thought coming into the year this would be one of the best rushing attacks in the league, but it's been very average to date. 3rd down now. And Cruz is lined up in the slot. They'll go ground. He's brought to a halt.
Well, this is good confidence for the offense, isn't it? To move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up the sleeve that can get them in the end zone.
The Vikings now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. Peterson's lined up as the single back. That's a gain of only a yard. And now, here's the Cardinals defense. Stacks up. They're relentless when it comes to getting to the quarterback this season. Doing a great job all year, racking up hurries and sacks. 2nd and 9. He'll fire it out to the left and pick up about 4.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. And Cruz is lined up now as a slot receiver. 3rd and 5. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
Sometimes on the defensive side, hurrying the quarterback is just as good as sacking him, because when you hurry him, he doesn't have time to think. He's probably not going to be as accurate, and they get the incompletion. Good job by the defense.
Flag is out. That's a false start on the offense, and that'll cost them 5 yards.
False start, offense.
The Vikings lining up for the field goal attempt. The kick is good.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. First down on the way.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. That's a gain of 6. Here's how the Vikings line up on defense. Can anyone on this defensive unit find out a way to stop the passing attack? The Cardinals take it from the 23. Still got it after the play action. Gains 19.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
Get ready.
1st and 10. Foster is able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
Good job by the linebacker. Just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
Split backfield here.
Let's go.
The Cardinals take it from the 43. Has his target. Good for only a yard.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Halfway through this first quarter now. Launching it deep. Very nearly intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Beckham's got it on the return. He's taken down at the 23. First down, offense readying for the snap. Draw. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
And here we have 2nd down. to the ground. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
The Vikings offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The Vikings with an empty backfield look here. Out of the shotgun formation. Throwing now to his left. It's intercepted. It's wide open. A foot race to the end zone. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Arizona. You got to love a defense that's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Arizona Cardinals for the extra point. He made it. The Vikings looking for a big return and hoping to find a way to regain the lead. Scores 7-3. Cardinals getting ready to kick it away. Takes off from the 5. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. First down here. Peterson lines up in the backfield. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
This will be second down. Quarters formation here for the defense. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Pulls it in. Buchanan's there to take it down.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
No gain on the play.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. The Vikings come to the line with an empty backfield. Takes it from the gun. The catch is made. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Adrian Peterson takes the football. He's headed right. They'll mark him at the 41.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Third and 5 following the incompletion. Peterson lines up in the backfield. They'll go shotgun here. Has a catch for the first.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
the shotgun. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Second down coming up. They've come out in the dime package.
Come on, let's go. Let's round.
From the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Keeps his legs moving.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
First down at the 23. Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson. Shrugs off the first hit.
Vikings offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big game.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. What a drive this has been.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down following the run. Mounting a serious drive.
Here we go.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And what a touchdown there for the offense. The quarterback just fires that football in there. Look at the defenders around the receiver, but the receiver big enough, tough enough to go up in there and make that catch.
The Vikings lined up now for the point after. And the point after is good. The Cardinals back now for the return, going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 10-7. The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. No return here. This will be coming out to the 20. They face first down. One more snap and another quarter is in the books. Screen secures it with 2 hands. Has the first down. Now looking for more. Gains 18. First down here after the completion. It's a 2-tight-end formation. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
It's second down and 3. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. They bring in the extra tight end. They hand it off to him again. And that gains 1. Second down. Keeps it here. Catch made. Desir's there to make the stop. This is turning into quite a drive, Phil.
Nice job, Jim, by the offensive coordinator, just mixing the plays up and keeping the defense off balance.
The defense comes out in the dime. First down at the 35. And he hauls it in. And that's a gain of 10.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field, nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch, just short of the first down.
Johnson's a receiver in the slot. That brings the play to an end.
The NFL is about situations. A good job by the runner, knowing where the first down was, gets it there, and he moves those chains.
First down here after the run. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime from the shotgun. Gets it out for the completion. Touchdown.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead. And it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
And the extra point is good. The Cardinals will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Vikings offense now coming out.
Let's go.
First and 10. And there's Cruz taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on first down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. Second down and short.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. A catch and the first. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. From the gun. Out to the left. That's dropped by Ertz, who couldn't bring it in.
Boy, it's tough when you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass, because we know it's hard to design plays to work. It's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again.
Second down and 10. They're setting up screen. Underneath and incomplete that time.
The pass is incomplete.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. The Cardinals with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Snapping out of the gun. Trying to work that left side. That'll stop the play right there. And you look now at what's been happening here in the first half. And while they're trailing, the passing attack has been effective here, Phil.
It's been very effective, Jim. And when you watch this game, listen, this coach likes to be aggressive in the pass game, and his players have rewarded him. The offensive line, they are protecting well, and the quarterback, when they're open, he is putting that football right on the money. Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense at time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Here we go.
Out of the gun. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Peterson lines up in the backfield. Wide receivers are bunched up. Third and 11. Pulls it in. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Beckham's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there.
Yeah, it didn't look great. Not going to speculate on what the injury, but when you're watching it live, you go, oh my gosh, it makes you shudder just for a second. Let's hope it all works out.
And a touchback. The Cardinals are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Nickel formation here for the defense. First down at the 20. And intercepted. Ball is out. The tackle was made. Cooper's there to make the tackle. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were...
We have a review coming from the booth. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, it was called one way on the field. It was a booth review, and the call is overturned. They come to the line of scrimmage, and an excellent starting point. Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. The Vikings from the 22. Peterson, they'll mark the football at the 22.
Barr is so strong, he can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
Offense lines up here.
Here we go. One,
Takes the snap. We're about midway, second quarter. Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Found the open guy, picked up some solid yards with that pass. Third and short. Now this opens up everything on the offensive side.
Here we go.
Third and 6. Finds his mark, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
From the gun. And he's forced to the ground.
Hard to get these hits against quarterbacks now, these blindside hits, because everybody's worried about getting hit as a quarterback, the protections, all the smart things they do, getting rid of the football fast, but they couldn't stop it that time. Big hit.
After being sacked on first down, it's 2nd and 16.
Here we go.
Peterson's got it on the handoff. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing a football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And, look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
3rd and 13. Looks to his left. Got what he wanted. Touchdown.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game, the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The Vikings for the point after. The point after is good. The Vikings defense once again setting up that score. Turnover points cashed in by the offense. The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Cardinals come to the line to start this drive at the 24. First down at the 24. Handoff. He's brought down.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. They'll run it here. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Very few teams in the league can do this and run the football for first downs. Anytime it's in a situation, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they don't even think about run because they're not tough enough to get it done. They have to throw it. Nice job by this offense.
The Cardinals snap it at the 36. Almost intercepted that time.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Nickel formation for the defense here. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
Third and 2. Gets the handle here. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
The Cardinals are great at managing a football game. They know the situation here. It's a short yardage situation, so don't try to do anything fancy. Just run it up in there with power and get the first down.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. They bring him to the turf.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Second down and 9. Foster's able to swat the pass away.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them, here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
They face third down after the incomplete pass. Double tight end formation. They'll go ground, middle. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The Cardinals will punt the football. The Vikings offense heads on to the field. The Vikings are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Now 1st and 10. The defense gets the sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
2 tight ends on the field here. Peterson's going to take the handoff now. And they are in on Peterson. The Cardinals use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. Peterson lines up in the backfield. The give. Taking it right up the middle. And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout. The Vikings are going to punt the football. He's going to try and return this punt. Tackle down at the 42-yard line. The Cardinals come onto the field for their next series. First down at the 42. Gets a hand in that time to force the incompletion.
That is so tough to do. To be that close to these receivers and able to knock the pass down without getting a penalty. Good job.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
Get ready.
He'll take the snap from the gun. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. So that's going to do it for the first half. Vikings are up in this one. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. Takes off from the 5. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. They come to the line, and it's first down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Here's Ertz. Tackle made by Ray that time.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. First down at the 40. Adrian Peterson takes the football. Gets about 9 on the play. Second and short following the run. It's a 2 tight end formation.
Come on, let's go.
Handoff made. He's tackled right at the 36.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game and also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
The Vikings snap it at the 36. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Second down following that incompletion. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Come on, let's go. Red 38.
Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long, and you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
The Vikings from the 37. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
They'll take it at the 20. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Cardinals lined up. Everybody split out wide. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. In on the stop.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Oh, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got 2nd and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
They bring in the extra tight end. They'll go ground. They'll mark him at the 28.
That's a good job by the defense, just playing the situation. Second and short. They know they have a conservative coach on the other side. They played for the run, and they stopped it short of the first down.
Here's the handoff, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The Cardinals, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
They bring him down at the 41-yard line.
Nice job that time by the ball carrier, getting it just past the first down mark. Big first down. Keep the chains moving.
First down at the 41. Catch made. And that's a gain of 9. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment.
Let's go.
Second and 1 to the ground. And he's brought to the ground.
The Cardinals did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Out of the shotgun. And he's taken down.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Finds his mark. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. Looking at these numbers now, you see the big target like this, getting back in the swing of things. Phil, a week ago, he was basically shut out, and today he cannot be stopped.
Well, we see a lot of smiling faces, don't we, on the sideline. The coach is happy, and, of course, the quarterback, he's the happiest guy of all because he loves his tight end target. Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Throws the pass. That's a gain of 7. Big and open. That's what this tight end's been today, Phil.
Yeah, we see it more and more. Tight ends getting the football from their quarterbacks. Why? Because they're going against linebackers. They're faster and usually bigger than the linebackers. That's matchups you love on the field. Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Right back to him. The ball is jarred loose. Nice tackle.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football, because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
Second down coming up. This has been a long drive so far. Gets it again, and there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Third down. Play after play after play here on this drive. Out of the shotgun formation. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
And converts on the 3.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
Takes off from the 5. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Vikings ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 30. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Here we go. Let's round.
First down at the 30. The defense gets a sack.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Double tight end formation.
Come on, let's go. Red 38.
The Vikings take it from the 23. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Third down following the run. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Out to Stills. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Cardinals are getting set for their next possession. 2 tight ends on the field here. First down and 10. Off the left side. He's tackled at the 28. Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Takes it out of the eye. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Good run that time. It results in a first down, and it moves those chains on the sideline. Keep those chains moving. Tire that defense out.
First down at the 31. Looking to the right side and throwing. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Boy, it must be hard just to knock the football down. That time he's in good position because you know the defender wanted to go for the interception, but he played it smart and knocked it down instead.
The Cardinals snap it at the 31. Good piece of tackling.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
See what they do on this third down situation.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Brought down after a gain of 6. Looking ahead, the Vikings will be playing at home next week, while the Cardinals will be on the road in St. Louis. They are close enough to a first to go for it here on fourth down. The jumbo set on the field. He knew exactly where he had to go to pick up the first.
Well, anytime it's fourth and short, you always got to be alert for the quarterback sneak. This guy is very good at it. Quick snap count, catches the defense by surprise, and gets the first down.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Second down here. They come out in the dime package.
Get ready. Fire
Takes it from the gun. Throw to the left. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Drop back. Shotgun formation. Has his man. And they bring it down at the 36-yard line.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Looking to go up top again on first down. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up. And when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Second and short. Keeps it on the play fake. Throws to the right. On the money. And Alonso in on the tackle.
Well, if you want to be a good play-action pass team, it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that, you fool them. You fake it, you throw it down the field. That's about as easy as it gets.
He has the grab. Desir's there to take him down.
Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money, and it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
This long drive continues. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. He's stacked up at that point.
The Cardinals, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
The long drive continues and gains about one.
Well, when you have a tie game and you're down in the red zone, you can do whatever you want. You can pull it with a run here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score.
They'll go shotgun here. And he's forced to the ground.
You got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down. Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
Cardinals getting ready to kick it away. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Vikings bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. The defense gets the sack.
Jim, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as fast as you can go. That time the center gets run over, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. No chance to throw. Another sack. The quarterback hits the deck for a second straight play.
Listen, there's nobody to blame for that except the offensive line. They got to give them a little more time. It's not that easy. You got to have a chance to see the receivers down the field. That time, not enough time, and you're right. Hits the ground once again.
And they get to him before he can get out of the end zone. They've got a safety. Kicks it away. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. First down coming up. Offense lines up here. Set up screen. This screen pass will go incomplete. And now they'll try over again on second down.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And Foster in on the tackle.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 3rd and 7. He's got the catch. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Fourth down, close to the first, so the offense stays on the field. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Joseph's going to make the tackle.
I don't know if I agree with that call going forward on 4th down here in the second half when you got a little lead, but the coach is confident. They go for it on 4th down, they pick it up, and that keeps the drive going.
The Cardinals snap it at the 41, and they go back to the ground. Dezier's there that time for the tackle.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
It's now second down. The play clock's running down. The defense comes out in the nickel. They call his name again. That's a tackle at the 48.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
It's 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun. And knows exactly where he needs to go to pick up the first, and he's got it.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the 4th, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Second down now. Handoff, trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. No surprise, they immediately call the timeout. After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. It's a 2 tight end formation. Gives it to him again. Tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a timeout call. They're able to move the chains after that last run. What a drive this has been. Takes another handoff. Jenkins is in on the tackle. They immediately call for a timeout. Offense heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive. Mounting a serious drive. Feeds him again. After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. This has been a long drive so far. Play fake. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense. Good job by the kicker.
No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. First down. Let's see what they come up with here. First and 10. And he's thrown to the ground. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Going to go to the hurry up with under a minute to play. And now he spikes it.
I agree with spiking the football here, Jim. You spike it, you stop the clock, and it gives you time to have a little breather to think of the situation and call a good play in the huddle.
Split backfield here. Split backfield here. From the gun. And that's Matthew who almost made the interception.
Well, in a situation like this in the first half, 4th down, you're near midfield. If it was really short, you think about maybe going for it. But 4th and long, no decision. You got to punt the football away and rely on your defense.
Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Here's Ertz. Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit there. It's 4th down. The game is on the line. They showed great hustle and great smarts. They're right there to stop the play and win the game.
Hey, the offense has a chance to do something with this drive. From the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
The Cardinals come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide and off the mark on that short throw.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Offense lines up here. 3rd down and 10. They'll run it here. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. Offense lines up here.
Let's go. First to the up. First to the up.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Never too late. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, Jim, with that touchdown this late in the game, that ices it. And if you could sing, you could, I'd let you say it's turn out the lights, but we know you can't sing. So the game is over.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. How about this game, Phil? What a big win it was.
It was something to be happy about. Go out, dominate. Awesome.